Thank you for joining us on SideShow Lounge. We're coming to you live from our fine city in the absolutely beautiful bi-state area. Tonight's guest is local artist and texture expert Clay Pintura. I'm Brian Hansen, along with Sam Wolf and Pontius Pilates. Pithy comments about dicks.
I'm Pontius Pilates. Call me Ponch.
And I'm Sam Wolf. Brian, before we get beginned, I have a question for Ponch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ponch, will you take a look at this vial in my pee?
Absolutely not.
But I want you to tell me if it's yellow enough.
Yellow enough? Go to a doctor.
Guys?
Yeah?
No, you know what? This time I'm just going to let it run its course, as you were.
Here, Ponch, compare my pee to your shirt.
Get that away from me. And my shirt's navy blue.
I have a color shift problem.
Oh, among others.
Can we start the show now?
But Ponch!
Give me that.
Yay!
Ponch, where are you going with Sam's urine? Oh, never thought I'd ask that.
Never mind.
No!
And done.
You poured that in my fish tank! Killer!
First of all, a little pee in their water isn't going to hurt them.
Secondly, they'll probably like it because I ate a whole bunch of Tetra Flakes the day I made that sample.
You are so gross.
Okay. As long as nothing happens to my Hespertanian heavy petting fish, they're very delicate and require the perfect... Ah!
We'll be right back. I'm Patrick O'Boyo, owner of the Broken Shillelagh Pub. Come in and have a pint with the boys. Drink, sing, and drink some more. Thursday's fight night, and the beer is half price. Happy hour is every day from 2 p.m. until closing. And you can gorge yourself on Irish smack peppers, fish chippies, and me own fried chili con crab cakes. You'd be making a big mistake getting your pub on anywhere else. And sports can be seen on each of our 95-inch ion screen televisions. Drinking, eating, fighting, and watching the Strunting match. What else could you want, fucker? That's the Broken Shillelagh Pub at the corner of Cherry and Galena, our fine city. No Scotsman! No bloody Scotsman!
Running to the head and having relations with a farm girl has nothing on an evening at the Ships Biscuit pub. And I should know. I'm the owner, Kilt McPorridge. I offer the finest in Scotch. Ever heard of Glen Bloodcock? Of course you haven't, you're an American. But I've had cases of the stuff imported from Edinburgh for your enjoyment. We have fine alcohol, some not so good, but very Scottish food, and a giant 270-inch ion screen television in our sport room. Want to watch Shrunting without being bothered by a bunch of fucking Irish? Then the Sheep's Biscuit is the place to do it. No coupons, no drink specials, no discounts of any kind. Just a good place that's Irish free. The Sheep's Biscuit at the corner of Cherry and Galena in our fine city. Want to see my sporran?
And we're back. Luckily, Sam's pee didn't cause my fish to explode. It just gave them horrendous flatulence.
So no stupidly expensive tropical fish were harmed in the making of this mess.
Yeah, you're lucky. Scaly!
Okay. While Brian tends to his tiny buddy, I will introduce our guest. He's our fine city's number something art guy. Please welcome Billy Craven Smashing something. Blah,
It's
blah,
Clay Pintura.
Thank you for being here. Sorry you got bumped last time.
That is perfectly fine, Sam. I am simply happy as a fur burger to be here with you tonight. And isn't it a lovely night?
I don't know. I live in the building. So how long have you been a tree surgeon?
I am actually an artist and texturologist.
Is that like fellaciostomy?
Quite unlike, actually.
So what do you do?
Okay, Scaly's all right.
Or the interview we're conducting.
Sorry.
So, tell me more about your job, Andy.
It's clay. I work mainly in unconventional media, such as corn mash and deer placentas. I also teach a class at the Center for Learning How to Do Things in South Adver City.
And what does a textureholic do?
I have no idea what a textureholic does, but a texturologist, like myself, studies the feel of certain objects and takes a lot of notes with pens and those stylus devices that help you a lot.
What kind of textures are your favorites?
Deer placentas are wonderfully full of different levels of texture. Allow me to show you.
Please do not.
Oh no!
Excuse me, but do I hear the sound of fish experiencing explosive gastric distress?
Yeah, kaboom.
Allow me to help. In college, I happened to minor in ichthyogastro detonations. Brian, I am on my way.
And there he goes. So I guess we're done with... Okay. Hello, Sideshow Lounge. You've got Sam. May I put your voice on the air? Great. To who am I speaking?
Ho, 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 Sam. It is to whom, not who.
Okay, a response, yes, but not really an answer.
This is Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
Punch?
Right here, my friend. I've got this one. Hello, Santa.
Well, if it isn't my old pal Ponchus Pilates, may I call you Ponch?
Please do.
How are you, Ponch? Are you still working for Sector D?
Santa, we don't talk about that around here.
I completely understand. Ho, ho, ho. But if you have the time, I could really use another case of the stuff.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Mrs. Claus has trouble making the chimney ready for old St. Nick, if you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, I do. I'll get right on it for you.
Funny, that's what Mrs. Claus said last night.
Yuck.
So, Santa, may I ask why you're calling?
You mean besides the stuff?
Yes.
Christmas only comes once a year for most folk, but for jolly old Professor Snowcone it's all the time. Gotta prep, you know.
Who the heck is Professor Snowcone?
Sam, that's one of my many nicknames, or should I say, saint nicknames. Ho, ho, ho.
Boo.
Anywho, yes, my real name is Kris Kringle, but I also go by Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, Jolly Old Elf, Papa Gigio, Father Christmas, Professor Snowcone, Hans Christian Powerslide, Dr. Hardice, and of course, Sleet Cannon, Toy Silverback Supremus.
I've never heard of most of those.
Well, Sam, you're a Jew, so you don't really receive the memos, do you?
Back to my question.
Yes, why am I calling? Well, I wanted to talk to you about what you've been leaving out for me on Christmas Eve.
Cookies and soy milk? You don't like cookies and soy milk? Everybody likes cookies and soy milk. I've been leaving out oat cookies and soy milk for you since I was 3.5.
Now, calm down, you little asshole. No, I'm just asking for a slight change.
Oh, how about what I've left out for you, Santa?
Jew.
Never mind.
Wait a minute. Jewish or not, Sam's question has validity. Why aren't you asking Brian to change his goodies?
That's a funny sentence.
Well, because Brian has always left me just the right thing.
And that is?
A bottle of 12-year-old McMastodon Scotch and 3 Serbian whores. Ho, 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 indeed.
That's reprehensible. Santa, you're a married man.
Ho, ho, knock off your Puritan whining. The rules are different at the North Pole, you know.
So you're expecting booze and hookers for me, too?
If you really want that pony you've been asking for, yes.
You might want to be careful about whom you're bribing, Professor. I'm still your connection for the stuff.
Oh. Well, oat cookies and soy milk again, hooray! Enjoy your pony.
That's what I said to Mrs. Claus last night. We'll be back after this.
Dr. Orlon Pipey is a healer, a man of letters and a person who cares about you. With his medical license still valid in the bi-state area, Dr. Pipey has come to know the people of our fine city as if they were important and alive. Dr. Pipey began his career as a rodeo gynecologist and worked his way up to first medic with a traveling minstrel show in Oregon before changing specialties in 1957 because it felt right. And since the statute of limitations on human pelvis trafficking have long since run out, Dr. Pipey has opened a small medical practice in our fine city to treat the people whose names he says he doesn't truly need to know. After all, Dr. Pipey reminds us with a laugh, everyone's just a bag of marketable organs in the end. Dr. Orlon Pipey, physician, friend, realist. Don't you want a doctor who is? Meow.
Chimba Automotive Corporation of America, a division of Toxichem, is announcing the somewhat voluntary recall of their XJ13 model. The recall has been issued due to the following vehicle defects. A giant spring-loaded boxing glove has been shown to rocket upward from the driver's seat without warning, knocking anyone occupying said seat through the car's roof and onto the hood. This recall affects only cars produced in the United States at the Chimba Automotive Corporation plant in our fine city. Chimba spokesman Fuji F. Miyazawa made the following statement concerning the recall. Americans are stupid. They deserve to get punched up the ass by my cars. You go to hell. If you currently own a Chimba XJ13, please contact Chimba Automotive Corporation of America for details on how to participate in the recall. All XJ13 owners who choose to have their cars recalled will be given a voucher for a 6% discount on the sale of a new Chimba vehicle and a smiley face sticker. Contact KRFYN for more information. And we're back. And, well, fortunately, most of my fish are just exhausted from farting. This has been a really tiring show.
We have a doorbell?
Apparently.
May I help you?
Hello, sir. I am Thorax, don't you know? Clearly a hunchback, and you can see that. My cousin Igor sent me here to take his place while he vacations in Prussia.
Sure. Why not?
Prussia, you say?
Sounds pretty. I bet they have, like, lots of fountains.
So, Thorax, just when did Igor go to Prussia?
1873, don't you know, sir, you know.
I see.
Oh, forgive old Thorax, Mr. Podge, sir. Thorax is a wretched monster. I misspoke. Igor did not go in 1873. He has gone to 1873.
Oh, well, now that makes more sense.
So, Thorax, how long will you be with us?
19 weeks. Sir, yes, old Thorax will tend to you for that long. You may beat old Thorax if you'd like now, sir, on his hunch.
Yeah, just go sweep up the moat or something, would you?
Very well. Peace out, bitches, says old Thorax.
So, anyone want to sleep over?
Sam, have tonight's events unsettled you?
Yeah, you scared, little bunny?
No, not at all. I just realized that Clay Pintura guy left about 100 pounds of deer placenta in the lobby, and I was wondering if you guys wanted to jump on it like a bounce castle.
And we're done. I'm Brian Hansen.
I'm Sam Wolf.
And I'm Ponch Pilates.
Good night, everyone.
SideShow Lounge is produced by Hello Cowboy Productions. All rights reserved. Join us next week when we interview Val Kilmer.